Welcome back to this class on dark pattern and UX design. We are in episode 6, which we are talking about forced continuity. Forced continuity, let's jump right into it. It's a variation on the Roach Motel model. If you haven't watched the video about the Roach Motel dark pattern, you need to take a step back, go back to episode 5, watch the Roach Motel dark pattern video, because that will give you a good idea of some of the basics behind this. Because forced continuity is essentially the same as the Roach Motel, but the big difference is they're trying to prevent the cancellation of a recurring purchase. So making it easy for you to get into a recurring purchase setting, making it very difficult for you to get out of one. So any company that makes getting into a subscription and then silently starts charging a card after the free trial has expired, or sometimes even before what you consider a free trial has expired, as we'll see in a minute, is kind of an example of this forced continuity dark pattern. So we're going to take a look here at a website from Creative Skincare, and we'll take a look at an example of one of these dark patterns. All right, so let's take a look at an example of our forced continuity dark pattern. This comes from a website called purefacesskincare.com. It's very interesting. This is they sell a product called Made Pure Skin Cream. This website, just at first glance, is awash with dark patterns, particularly social proof, peer pressure, and time constraints. So this one talks about having high demand from media coverage, and that we can't guarantee anything being in stock. And oh, look, there's only a few free trials left, which that number automatically resets to 250 free trials. Nice round number every time you refresh the page. I've gone ahead and despite all the red flags here, entered in some very fake information. I'm going to click on Rush My Order. And as we have that opening up, oh, look, 16 others are viewing this product right now. And there's a countdown timer for reasons. There's no notification about what will happen when that countdown timer hits 0. But you're at 4 minutes and 46 seconds and everything's counting down. Look, the current availability is low. The sellout risk is high. Again, more peer pressure, more time constraints. A lot of red flags going off here. If we look at this, we could say, okay, looks like we're going to be sent a delivery of this Pure Face skin cream for $6.95. We can confirm our free trial now and go ahead and put this in or put in our credit card information, place order. And this is a pattern that many people are familiar with. You put in, you pay shipping and handling for a product. If you like the product, you keep the free trial and they'll go ahead and start charging you down the road. If you don't like it, you can call and cancel, which again, almost nobody does, but you certainly can go ahead and cancel. And only be charged for the shipping and handling on the first product. That's kind of the way these things work. That's kind of the pattern that we're into. But if we go down here, we look below place order, there's this little link for terms. So let's see what's in here. Let's check out some of the terms of this. And there are some red flags that come up on this immediately. So acceptance of agreements, shipping of products. Okay, sounds great. This trial awareness and compliance. This part is absolutely hilarious to me. It essentially says, we've consulted with external legal counsel who performed a compliance review of this website. And we're and everything is on the up and up, which makes me laugh that they're putting that in there, because the attempt is to say, okay, we had lawyers review this, so if anybody reads this and they're going to complain, look, lawyers have already read this, we feel comfortable, everything's on the up and up, which shouldn't stop you from making a complaint or trying to get something overturned, and especially not for a website like this. So this is the interesting part here, though, when we look at this trial orders piece. What this trial orders piece says, and I'm not going to read out the full legalese here because it is buried in this long, almost inscrutable paragraph of text. I want to buy them just a little piece of white space they can use to separate their thoughts, called a paragraph. And in here, it essentially says in this long period that you have an 18-day trial period that begins on the day you place your order. And that if you do not cancel your order by the 18th day, what's going to happen is that you are going to be charged $89.95 for the initial product sent out. So what that means is that for what you think you're paying for $6.95, just that initial sort of free trial, that product now becomes $89.95. That shipment becomes $89.95. They go on to say, within 30 days, you're going to be sent another bottle and charged another $89.95 in perpetuity until you call and cancel. And that is the only way to cancel this product. So very interesting to see there that your free trial that you thought you were getting into is now going to be costing you more money. And if we look at the website, the Better Business Bureau, which again has some of its own problems, but we look at some of the complaints for this Made Pure Skin Cream on the Better Business Bureau website. Surprise, the business is not BBB accredited. The massive amounts of complaints on here are all that, well, look, I didn't know I was going to be charged for this. It's very difficult for me to go in and cancel. In some cases, they're not able to cancel at all. You can't cancel online. You have to actually call to cancel. And sometimes even when you call, the people that you're talking to won't cancel your product for you. So it's certainly a problem there. And this is kind of an example, again, easy to get into this situation, difficult to get out of. There's no online cancellation opportunity. You can only call and cancel. People are making it difficult. They're trying to pressure you into keeping the product, not requesting any returns, and not performing cancellations for you. It is the epitome of what this particular type of dark pattern, this forced continuity dark pattern is, and it's a great example of what we should try to avoid as UX professionals in the line of our work.